Kody Brown and his unconventional family have created compelling television for the past 12 years in Sister Wives, but the polygamist clan's reign could be coming to an end with the rumored Sister Wives season 17. Although Kody's plural marriage has been on thin ice for the past decade, the family members managed to narrowly hold on to their relationships until the COVID-19 pandemic changed the polygamous family's dynamic for good in Sister Wives season 16. From Kody's need for a new sister wife to Christine Brown breaking the series format, here's why Sister Wives season 17 may be the beginning of the show's end. When viewers first met the Brown family, they appeared to have their lifestyle as a loving clan of polygamists all figured out, but as the latest Sister Wives seasons have exhibited, Kody's marriages have been on the brink of collapse for years. Up until season 16, Sister Wives lived off of the threat that one of Kody's first 3 wives might leave him, but fans never imagined that Meri, Janelle, or Christine would ever summon the courage to abandon everything they built with Kody and divorce the patriarch. For better or for worse, Sister Wives season 16 proved that there's a limit to what Kody's wives will endure. Although it hasn't been officially confirmed yet, rumors establish that the Brown family is currently filming Sister Wives season 17, which will likely focus on Christine Brown's shocking departure. Where season 16 featured all of the rising action that led to Christine's decision to leave her spiritual husband, Sister Wives season 17 is expected to highlight the demise of Kody's plural marriage. After 16 seasons of the Browns struggling to stay afloat, all of the family's unprecedented updates indicate that Sister Wives season 17 may be the beginning of the show's end. Season 17 may show Kody and Robyn Brown falling apart. Kody and Robyn Brown have always had the strongest relationship of Kody's plural marriage in Sister Wives, but season 16 proved that there's trouble in paradise. In Sister Wives season 16, Kody and Robyn were criticized for enforcing strict guidelines to prevent the coronavirus pandemic from spreading throughout the extensive Brown clan. Kody's other wives and children argued that these rules were too suffocating because they blocked the family members from seeing one another for months. Skeptical viewers suspected that Kody Brown's stringent protocol was just a way for the patriarch to live out his dream of being in a monogamous family with Robyn and their children. Sister Wives fans believe this plan has backfired as Robyn and Kody have newfound friction as a result of spending too much time together throughout the pandemic. Viewers think Robyn counted on Kody having other wives to create some space between them. Kody and Robyn have acted like they're in a single marriage before, but since they were forced to spend more one-on-one time with each other throughout Sister Wives season 16, fans suspect Robyn has become overwhelmed. It's likely that in Sister Wives season 17, Kody and Robyn could start to face some problems the patriarch has experienced with his first 3 spiritual spouses. Kody and Robyn Brown have the last remaining functioning relationship, but if they were to continue down their path of conflict, there would be no more successful marriages featured in Sister Wives at all. The polygamous series relies on the tension between Kody's first wives and Robyn, but if Kody and Robyn were to experience irreparable marital issues as well, Sister Wives might be too bleak to bear. Season 17 may end Kody Brown's relationships with Meri and Janelle. Although Kody's relationships with his first 2 sister wives haven't been fruitful for the past decade, the Browns have starred in Sister Wives. The polygamous show is dependent on Meri and Janelle remaining spiritually entwined with Kody. While viewers would love for Meri and Janelle to follow Christine's example and leave Kody, it would be extremely difficult to produce a show about a plural marriage without any sister wives. Regrettably, it seems like Kody Brown's relationships with his original duo of spouses could be coming to an end in Sister Wives season 17. Kody and Meri have never had a great relationship, but their connection was officially put to bed in season 16. Although Meri has been devoted to Kody and followed all of his COVID rules, the patriarch has asserted that there's no chance they will have a happy marriage again. Cody established that he only wants a friendship with Mary, and it's possible that Mary will get tired of waiting for Cody to change his mind and follow in Christine's footsteps in Sister Wives season 17. Additionally, season 17 may be the beginning of the show's end because Cody's relationship with Janelle reached a turning point in the latest chapter of the Brown family's complicated story. Janelle has always been Cody's right-hand wife, but in Sister Wives season 16, Janelle Brown stood up to Cody in response to his controlling COVID guidelines. Janelle didn't appreciate Cody forcing her to choose between himself and their children in season 16. And recent reports have indicated that Janelle might be thinking of jumping the polygamous ship before her spiritual marriage implodes. If both Mary and Janelle leave Cody in Sister Wives season 17, the series will be stripped of its polygamous appeal. Season 17 features Christine Brown on her own. A final reason why Sister Wives season 17 may be the beginning of the show's end is that it will break all rules and feature Christine's life as a single woman. After Christine shared that she left Cody's plural marriage to live in Utah on her own, Sister Wives fans were concerned that they had seen the last of the trailblazing reality star. Fortunately, Christine's son, Peyton Brown, recently took to social media to confirm that Christine Brown's currently shooting Sister Wives season 17. This begs the question of how Sister Wives will format itself around the family's shifting dynamic. It's possible that Christine might only be able to appear occasionally, which would make the series less appealing as Christine has become the most popular Sister Wives star. Regardless, Christine's diverging path in Sister Wives season 17 will likely usher in the beginning of the show's end.